on Bennett. They swing it over. Reeves jumper. That's no good. Rebounded by Gallup. Back the other way, Albany.
Gallup's had a tough go of it too tonight.
He can't make that one. That rebound was for Metcalf. Goes past him. Reeves picks it up. Bennett off the dribble. Follow the jumper. Wow.
Tony Bennett. And the team comes off the bench on that one.
He was falling the opposite direction. Flips it up with his hand.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. It's 1, 2, 3 defenders.
Just throw it up there.
They should make Sports Center tonight. Send it
what
in.
A shot. Look at this. He's falling away. Not your night.
That's a shot of night right there.
It's not my night shot right there. It's just not your night. Trying to defend that.
Boy, how this game has changed.
Well, it's the third quarter. Big difference has been the third quarter for the Razor Sharks. And Bennett can't complete the three-point play. Back the other way comes Albany, whose offense has not showed up here in the third. Johnson. Metcalf. Back to Johnson. 8 on the shot clock. He's the only one to get his offense off. Finally, a foul called. And Reeves and Johnson exchange a few words. And a timeout. So 3:51 left to go here in this third quarter on the Razor Sharks in cruise control, 76-53. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
Stay connected. Follow the Razor Sharks on Twitter and Facebook. All right, fans, please turn your attention to the scoreboard for tonight's fan photo of the game. Now, if this is you, congratulations, you've won 4 tickets to the next home game. Please report to the merchandise booth now to claim your prize, and thanks to all those who submitted photos.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night.
All right, everybody on your feet and make some noise. The boys are out there again with the slingshot. You want a t-shirt, you got to earn it. Make some noise, Shark fans. See, even you sitting in the front row, you get a t-shirt.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, the Rochester Razor Sharks lost in the first quarter. Couldn't get it going in the second quarter, and clicking on all cylinders now in the third quarter.
And clicking they are.
76-53, Rochester leads Albany.
Albany's got to feel like they ran into a buzzsaw this quarter.
Not sure what's going on with the Albany Legends, but they've got to get their offense rolling here with 3:51 left to go here in the third. And it's going to take the entire fourth to get in this one. Land runs into a double team. They're going to say jump ball.
Albany's going to retain possession, I believe.
6 on the shot clock. So whoever gets this for Albany is going to have to know that. Nope, Rochester will get it. Fresh 22. So back the other way comes Rochester, leading it. 76-53 over Albany. Anderson draws a double team between Metcalf and Johnson over to Friel. Thought about a three, pulled it back in. Baseline. Back over to Friel. Friel draws Metcalf on a switch around. Barkdahl jumper is good. Brian Barkdahl.
Barkdahl's been absolutely tremendous this quarter. It was the Helton show the second quarter. It's the Barkdahl show this quarter.
Johnson down low. Metcalf. Reverse layup is good. Blake Metcalf.
Only their 7th point this quarter, Tariq, for Albany.
Unbelievable after the offense they showed in the first 2 quarters. Big shot there by Joel Smith. Gallup one-on-one with Friel, spins away from him, trying to lose him. Deep in the corner, foul called.
Coach Livingston coming down the court, giving words of encouragement to his players.
Brian Barkdahl needs a break, so Gray will come back in.
I actually think he got hit in the groin. Groin or the chest, I'm not sure. Looks like the neck.
Yeah, he's talking about can't breathe.
Right. He was bent over at the waist, so I wasn't sure.
2:39 left to go. Deep in the corner. Metcalf double teamed. Dribbles away from it. Romiski, jumper is good.
Mr. Bermiski.
Shea
We haven't heard from him for a while.
couldn't get that offense going. They had him bottled up for a minute. Smith, lay in, that's no good. Put back is good.
Grab that basketball. You don't tap it.
Back
You can see Metcalf, he's getting gassed right now.
He's barely
He's having
get
a
up
little
to
trouble.
Finally gets an open lane and gets a good, easy basket.
He's just struggling to run up the court.
You find the gas pedal when you're that wide open.
Yeah. Especially in the ditch they've been in.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, the offense showing up a little late in the third, and the Razor Sharks are pouring it on with Friel from outside.
Fan favorite. Friel's loving it. Fans are loving it. Teammates are loving it.
Rochester. Johnson squeezed and a foul called. In between Johnson just sandwiched in between Reeves and Anderson. So a minute 31 left to go here in the third quarter, and it has been all Razor Sharks here in the third. Johnson at the line, free throw is up and is no good. And that's just a symbol of what's gone wrong for Albany here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Johnson's not the player he was the first half at all. I think he's been roughed up a little bit. He's starting to feel it.
Second free throw by Johnson is good. So Johnson 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rochester. Lay in by Anderson, or floater by Anderson is no good. Back the other way comes Albany. Romiski thought about it, now gives it to Johnson. Johnson draws Smith on a switch. Gray out to get him. Johnson fouled by Gray.
Yeah, Gray threw the thigh out there a little bit. Give him a little bump. Officials all over that one.
A lot of meeting the guards right at their mid-court. Right at mid-court, they meet the guards, they double-team the guards, they trap them, they frustrate them, they make a mistake, a turnover. This time it resulted in a foul. And Johnson's first free throw is good. 1:09 left to go here in the third. Albany's going to need a lot of big threes, a very big run. Basketball's full of them, but they have enough for Albany in the fourth.
Look at the Albany players playing with their jersey bent at the waist. They're getting very tired, these fellas.
Johnson, second free throw, no good. Put back, stolen away, picked up by Rochester. Johnson gets it back, has to go one-on-one with Gray and slips and falls. And there's a foul called. And that's just listen, that's a wet spot. There's nothing you can do.
It looked like a great pass, though.
Yeah. Luckily, Johnson didn't get injured because that looked ugly when he went down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bent over at the waist.
Look at this replay here when Johnson.
That hurt. They've been wiping that spot between timeouts. Problem is, it's warm outside, and I believe there's still ice under here.
And Metcalf free throw, no good. Needed that one. Couldn't get it to go. So Johnson will take a well-deserved rest. Harvey Fuller back out on the court for Albany. Albany with Metcalf, Bland, Gallup, Romiski, and Fuller. Rochester with Reeves, Gray, Anderson, Smith, and Friel. Friel in a corner for three. Oh no!
Oh yeah,
you don't want him to get hot. He's feeling it.
I think that's his 5th three, Tariq.
Romiski can't get it to go, but a foul. So Rochester, 89-62. Romiski needed that shot to go, just couldn't get it.
They had 48 at halftime, and they have 89. Unbelievable. 41 points quarter, and we're not done.
Still 52.3 left to go here in the third. And Romiski can't hit that first free throw.
Yeah, the Legends are tired right now.
And second free throw by Romiski is good. Anderson. Over to Smith, back to Anderson, back to Smith. Smith for three. That's no good. Romiski rebound. Albany back, controlling it across midcourt. Trying to give it up. Gallup. That's good. Up and down. And they want to make sure they fix that wet spot. Might as well fix the net too while they're at it. You can see here straight up and down. This is what they've been looking for Gallup all night. But it came early, left, showed up before half, and then left again.
Well, for the Legends, Gallup does have the best basketball pedigree. Played for Coastal Carolina, good league down there in Myrtle Beach. So,
and he has a pretty shot. It looks good. It just hadn't been falling tonight, which happens. Anderson, layup, good. You know, a lot of people are using those floater shots more.
Derrick Rose, Tony Parker have been specializing in that, and they've been making a living out of it.
And so now the rest of the NBA and now college basketball, and now you see it at the Premier Basketball League level, they're all doing it.
Basketball is a game of imitation. You imitate your favorite players you grew up, you watch those floaters, and this is what you got now. A lot of people shooting the floater.
Most sincere form of flattery. But it has resulted in some pretty basketball. Shots go in, and I don't think anybody cares whether it's a sky hook or three-pointer or an ugly shot. If it goes down, it goes down.
You know, speaking of sky hook, nobody uses that shot anymore, and it was the greatest shot of all time.
Well, it's indefensible. You can't defend it. You can't defend it.
Kareem was truly an underappreciated superstar.
Yeah.
As the people who played against him, though, like Bill Walton, who I spoke with, said he couldn't do a thing with him.
No.
He'd work and work and work all summer, and then when they go play in the fall, it was all over.
Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor, unbelievable. Just unbelievable
Who
play.
spoke in Rochester about a year and a half ago.
12 seconds left to go here in the third. Anderson against Bromiski tries to go by him, gives it up. Haley, shot is up, foul. And with 5.4, Hillary Haley will head to the free throw line. And you can see there the foul on Bland.
We haven't even seen Mr. Helton yet this half.
Don't need him. Needed him in the second. Don't need him here in the third.
I expect to see him in the fourth quarter a little bit.
Rochester leading at 92-68 over Albany.
Jerice Crouch ready to check in.
So he'll get a chance to play.
Jerice getting reacclimated to his teammates. Coming back, being a recent addition.
And second free throw, no good. Romiski trying to get it to Gallup for three in the corner. That's good. The one lone bright spot for Albany. And that's the end of the third quarter. Rochester leading it by 21. 92-71. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
When we walk together, We are bigger than cancer. Join the world's biggest fight for more birthdays. The American Cancer Society Relay for Life. Find your community's event at relayforlife.org.
Make a difference in the life of someone else. The third cancer prevention study of the American Cancer Society will be enrolling participants at the Rochester General Health System, University of Rochester Medical Center, and the YMCA of Greater Rochester between May 14th and 18th. Enrollment is quick and easy. Your involvement in this study will help the American Cancer Society researchers understand the causes of and ultimately determine ways to prevent cancer. Be sure to get your tickets now for the next Razor Sharks home game, Friday, May 17th at 7:05 against the Albany Legends. Once again, May 17th, 7:05, taking on Albany.
My recital, I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time.
Make sure you stick around after the final whistle to get your autographs from 3 of your favorite Shark players.
It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around.
The Rochester Razor Sharks want to say happy birthday to Journey. Happy birthday, Journey. Journey's turning 7.
Hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really sleazy. All they just say is please me. Or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, Rochester Razor Sharks. They took a point off the board, so it's Rochester up by 22, not 21. Johnson swings it around. Gallup trying to find somebody. Down low, knocked away, picked up by Helton. Over to Anderson. In for 2.
Nice point guard dunk there, Tariq. Anderson showing his spring and hop.
Rochester's defense stepped up. Foul called, I believe, on Haley.
You see how they're moving him further and further away from the basket with the pressure defense?
Well, they are all over Albany. There's no comfort zone for Albany. They either got to work as soon as the inbounds or right at half court. Gallup, that's no good. Gray with the
shot.
Ray with the rebound. Back the other way, Helton. Helton over to Crouch. Crouch down low, Hillary Haley. Haley working it. That's a great shot by Haley.
Everything seems to be working this half.
Swings it around, down low. Nice play. And so Glenn with 2 points for Albany. Back to a 22-point lead for Rochester. Yasen Gray makes it 24. Albany, Johnson against Crouch, trying to work it down low. Finds Fuller, finally gets it to Bland. Working against Hillary Haley, fouled there.
Well, he saw a spot and a size advantage, so he went for it.
So Bland hit the line to shoot free throws.
Alex Bland has completely disappeared this half, Drake. First half, he was a difference maker. We haven't seen much of him. Offensively, defensively, rebounding. They've neutralized their big men very well.
First free throw is good by Bland. Haven't seen much out of any of the shooters. Not Johnson. Johnson played well in the third a little bit.
Bremerski's made one shot.
Been gone and
on the bench a lot.
Gallup not been able to hit from outside. Just that no one's been able to get comfortable. Razor Sharks defense went up a notch. Anderson cross court to Helton, who had a great second quarter. Foul call there as Haley hits the ground.
We got the fans waving. New fan.
Out to see the Razor Sharks do what they do, dominate.
Yeah, in the third quarter, the Sharks had 47 points. That's a team high this year in a quarter.
Very impressive.
Just got that for our stat man.
And Hillary Haley makes the first of 2 free throws.
After the first half, when they had their lowest shooting percentage of 37% from the field.
How do you respond from a bad quarter, a very good quarter? And so Haley makes Foe's free throws. Johnson will get across midcourt. 10 minutes left to go here in this game with Rochester up by 26. Johnson for three. That's no good. Rebound, Albany. Giving back to Johnson. Nope, he gives it out. Fuller thought about a jumper. Knocked away by Anderson. Marcel Anderson has been quite the spark plug for the Razor Sharks.
He's actually been the most effective guard this evening.
Getting a lot of time now. No foul called as Seeger went up. Stolen away by Johnson. Giving up Fuller. Gallup makes it.
Been a long, dry spell for him.
Comes and goes for Gallup. EJ having a tough night tonight. Anderson gets it to Gray. Corner Helton had a career high 15 in that second quarter. Big for Rochester. Hillary Haley from Gray.
Nice pass, nice look by the big man.
Jason Gray has been great since he had his opportunity to get that playing time.
Well, the Sharks, they literally smell blood now. You know what happens when Sharks smell blood?
They go in
They're
for the
just
kill.
pouncing.
Jarice Crouch. Oh!
You okay? Yep.
He seems to be all right. Hilton!
Oh, there we go.
You wanted a dunk, folks. You got one.
Yeah, his feet went under him.
And it was looking like it was going to be a great show. Safe. And then Hilton said, I'll finish that.
And you know, the ice isn't under the court, Tariq. I noticed it after I made the comment. It's just the humidity and the time of year in the Blue Cross Arena. In the winter, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, you know, and you can't blame the kids. They do a great job of, I've never seen this many slip and falls. Ever. Just an unusual night. And Jarice Crouch, with that $1 million smile, is just fine.
The old Boston Garden used to be like that. They had no air conditioning, and the floor was so wet. Now the new Fleet Center is state-of-the-art and absolutely beautiful up in Boston for the Celtics.
Romiski, floater, can't get it to go. Rebound, Grimes puts it back.
Oh.
Can't put it in.
It's an offensive goaltending.
Can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I waved it off. Offensive goaltending.
Oh,
Hand was in the cylinder, ball was in the cylinder.
Rochester up 104-77. Still 8.5 left to go here in the fourth. Crouch, Helton, trying to get the ball down low to Gray.
A lot of fans got shorts on today, I'm noticing. So nice.
Nice weather day. Hopefully they don't get hit with the rain.
Dr. Sev Ribnick carefully watching his team all suited up over there.
Crouch for three. That's no good. Rebounded Bromiski to Albany. And gains possession. Johnson met by Crouch. Puts up a shot. Good.
Another floater that we've been talking about.
Oh, great pass by Anderson. Oh, off the head of Haley.
Yeah.
And Haley's got to laugh it off because he had one there. Anderson with a steal. Anderson measuring it. Anderson puts it down.
Great play by Anderson. Looking at his teammates. Little pose there after the dunk.
Marcel Anderson with a highlight reel today. Johnson, nice move. He just backed in Crouch.
It's showtime for the fans now. It's been 3 or 4 dunks this quarter.
Hey, ooh, scary moment there as Grimes goes right into the stands. He's okay. Stands, not so good. Everyone's fine. And with 7:29 left to go here in the fourth, Rochester leading at 106-81 over the Legends of Albany. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
Don't forget to stop next door at the Grill and Greens for their soups, salads, sandwiches, and grilled items. Their daily produce and bread deliveries ensure the freshest, tastiest breakfasts and lunches.
I think cancer has affected so many coaches.
I lost both my parents to cancer. When it strikes close to home, it means a little bit more.
No one signs up. No one says, let me have cancer.
We're all coming together for a common cause.
The power that we have as a group to be able to bring awareness.
It's something that I think is very, very important for us. But here's an opportunity for us to stand together.
The opponent's cancer, and we want to defeat it. Our job is far from finished. Together, we can beat cancer.
Text COACH to donate $5.
Back at live at the Blue Cross Arena, Rochester Razor Sharks leading at 106-81 over the Albany Legends. Tariq Spence, show comfort with you. A reminder, folks, you can bring your office or organization to a home game. Discount group tickets are available now. Call the Razor Sharks front office at 232-9190 or go to razorsharks.com. Jerice Crouch has that knocked away, picked up by Berminski, giving it to Gallup, back to Berminski, reverse layup, can't get it, and he hits it dead.
It should have been a goaltend because he grabbed the rim. But the official called the foul. I think they're coming in right now because it should be a goaltending. Yep.
Yep, but count the shot.
Yeah, I noticed that right away, Tariq. Can't grab that rim. There was actually an NBA game about a month ago, if you remember at the end. They called the goaltending, I think it was San Antonio, that they lost the game. When San Antonio, I believe. Same sort of thing, but the ball went straight up in the air down. The guy had his hand in the cylinder. Yeah. That's how the game ended.
So Berminski makes the free throw. Anderson quickly up for Rochester. Gives it up Gray. He's fouled. Shot does not go.
Sharks with the 22-point lead. 7:11 to go here. Fourth quarter.
So Jason Gray will head to the free throw line. And with 7:11 left to go, try to make these free throws. That stat line's going to be terrible for the free throw line for the Razor Sharks. One bad note from the game. Second free throw is good by Gray. So Rochester leading it. Albany gets it across midcourt. Johnson, foul, and they're going to get, I believe, Jerice.
It's that same spot again, too. They're slipping in.
It's just not a good day today here at the Blue Cross Arena.
Well, also, I think it's going to get worse as the weather gets warmer.
There we go. And so Gray helps up Crouch after the trip, slip, fall.
With 7:03 to go, you just want to get Jim healthy right now.
Well, the Razor Sharks have made their point. They came out in the third quarter dominant. What was it, 47 points in that third quarter, and that's all she wrote. So for the Razor Sharks, it's basically how do you move this 7 minutes left to go and still be able to compete. Anderson with a great move. Marcel Anderson putting on a clinic.
Great touch. It's Helton first, Barkdog. Now it's Anderson's show.
Berminski can't get that to go. Back the other way, Rochester. Jerice Crouch to Hillary Haley. Put back by Helton. That's no good. His put back again is good. James Helton has had one heck of a performance. Johnson stops and pops, can't get it to go. That rebound by Rochester. Razor Sharks back the other way. Anderson, the Crouch for three. That's good.
Nice shot by
Jerice Crouch.
And one.
And the foul.
Play.
Great play by Crouch. You can see it here. Crouch setting it up. Big one. Grimes gets him and the foul. So Jerice Crouch will head to the free throw line. And completes a very rare 4-point play. (115-86). Rochester with the lead. And with 6:01 left to go here in the game, Jerice Crouch getting a lot of time here. Remember, just came back to the Razor Sharks. He'd been playing in Canada.
He's always been a crowd favorite.
Everybody,
Plays
well, he's
with
been
intensity.
here for a long time.
I think 4 seasons.
Yeah.
From Syracuse.
And in an interesting role for him. Remember, he was very much a part of Coach Baker for the Razor Sharks, who was the original coach since the inception and has moved on to Bakersfield. He was doing well last time I spoke with him. Romiski with a foul on him. That was from Marcel Anderson.
When you're up 28, you don't make that foul.
Yeah.
You want to get out of here, eat some clock.
So you play it out. 5:54 left to go here in the game. Rochester up 115-87. You're watching the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network. So the Rochester Razor Sharks right now, for their next home game, will be on Friday the 17th. If you're looking to come down to the Blue Cross Arena and have fun with all the fans here that love to support their Razor Sharks. So that game will be against this same Albany team. Friday night, May 17th. Doors open at 6. Tip-off will be at 7:05.
Hopefully another big weekend night for the Sharks. Home fans come out, support their team.
And if you're Albany, just trying to figure out what happened in that third quarter. Everything sort of fell apart. They went into halftime with the lead by 3 and got hit by a Rochester Mack truck in that third. High scoring, highest I think that's ever in Razor Shark history.
Well, highest this year for sure. You have to get our statistician on that.
I can't recall them scoring that many points in a quarter.
They might have. We've had a couple 165-point games in the early years of the Sharks.
47-point third quarter proved to be the difference. That's the story of the game. But the Razor Sharks, you know full well, will be thinking about, hey, we left a lot of it at that free throw line today. Let's not let that happen again.
Well,
So-
we've been actually making them here the second half, the Sharks.
So Shea Bermiski at the free throw line. First free throw is good. And so he will get another.
He looks like a tired man that can't wait to get on that bus and take a nap back to Albany.
Well, how long's that ride? 4 hours?
Yeah, it depends who's driving. Probably 4 on that bus.
Bermiski will get one more because he was attempting the 3. And he makes all 3. So Shea does his job at the line. Jerice over to Helton for 3. That's good. And James Helton has had an incredible game today. Gallup.
Don't foul, just get out of here.
Johnson, not a Bry. Jumper is good. Zach Bry.
Wow.
Helton is just unstoppable right now.
It's been his night. Player of the game.
Gallup, that's no good. Bye has a go out of Browns. And it's either between Bye and Helton, and I believe it was going to get it on Haley, excuse me. And it was on Haley to knock it out of Browns. Down low, Metcalf. Out to Bridget. To Johnson. That's no good. Bye loses it. Trying to go for that rebound. Anderson over to Crouch for 3. Bang! Darius Crouch from outside.
Always a crowd favorite, Jerice.
124-92. Swinging around by jumper. That's no good. Helton back the other way. 4.5 left to go here in the game. Tipped, stolen. Back the other way come the legend. Gallup. That's good. E.J. Gallup. Jerice trying to set up the offense. And as I said, it's a different role for him. Gray, reverse layup knocked away. Helton, don't tell me he's going to try another three. We're going to get 4. Anderson for 3. That's no good. By with the rebound. Over to Gallup. Gallup stops, pops, shake, bake, in for 2. Anderson with it. Anderson off the dribble, giving
nice
up to
look.
Haley. Haley, Crouch, 9 on the shot clock. Jerice swings it around. Anderson deep in the corner. Helton, he's been hot tonight.
It is night. Mr. Helton's night tonight. No denying that.
And James Helton playing very well for Rochester.
Well, he's our player of the game.
Without a doubt, as Metcalf rattles it through. Great play by Gallup to Metcalf. And a little over 3 minutes left to go here in the game. Rochester up by 28. Helton has been unstoppable. Gray over to Crouch. Swings it around. Anderson. And Bermiski fouls him as he was getting ready to dart right by him. And with 2:52 left to go here in the game, the Rochester Razor Sharks leading at 127-99. We'll be back with the rest of the game coming up next on the Rochester Razor Sharks Broadcast Network.
The Razor Sharks are back here at home on May 17th. Got a tip-off at 7:05 once again against the Albany Legends. Make your plans to be with us May 17th. It's a Friday night here at the Blue Cross Arena. Now don't forget, after the game, the party continues at Matthews. Join the Shark players and coaches for the official post-game party at Matthews.
오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, everybody's getting in on the act as the Razor Sharks leading at 127-99 over the Legends of Albany. Tariq Spence wishes Joe Comfort as the Razor Sharks looking to improve to 9-1 on the year. They hit the road before returning home on May 17th. That's 1 week from tomorrow night, or 1 week from Friday night. And Jerice gets it off the inbounds, knocked away, stolen. Bermiski to Johnson, cross court. Gallup for 3. That's no good. Rebound Rochester, back the other way.
EJ hasn't stopped shooting.
Crouch wants to set up the offense. Downey in to Haley. Down low and in for 2. As Kushwan close scores. So Mack, also a new addition to the Razor Sharks, gets in on the act. Johnson trying to go against Crouch. Worked them all the way to the hole.
Kyle Downing checked in the game. Playing against a lot of his old Albany area counterparts. Santa College player.
Downey. Back over to Crouch. Back to Downey. Under 2 minutes left to go. Hilton's been hot from outside. Crouch for 3. That's in, out, in, and down. Big time shot by Jerice Crouch with the shooter's touch. Gallup, Helton's on him. By, reverse layup is good.
Nice move there. Bye-bye. Future broadcaster.
Yep.
Spoke to him before the game. Myself and Tariq.
Went to school for it and wants to get back in it. and still does a very good job with it.
He's still playing a little ball.
Knocked away, picked up. Downey squeezed, no foul called. He gets right back up by, can't dunk it. Back out.
He's getting it from the crowd too.
Yeah, got to make those. You go up, you got to finish them. Rominski with the three there. Downey over to Crouch for three. That's good. Jarice Crouch. And with under a minute left, Gallup with a three. No foul called. E.J. Gallup makes the three, but no foul, as they're going to let it play out here. Jumper by Hilton, no good. Bushwall putback is fouled. So the Rochester Razor Sharks with a 137-109 score for now, with 44.2 left to go in the game. And so the Razor Sharks, Kushwal at the free throw line. Fuller checks in for Albany. Johnson gets a well-deserved rest. And free throws no good there. Rebound. Bad pass. It's over.
Well, the fat lady's been singing for a while.
Yep. And Coach Cofino not too happy about the threes being put up by the Razor Sharks, with Rochester with a huge lead. Fuller can't get that to go. Back the other way. Rominski gets it. Gives it over to Gallup. That's no good. Fuller rebound. Put back is good. So 13.6 left to go.
Dribble it out.
Jarice Crouch will dribble it out, and that's the way the game will end. 137-111. Rochester with the win. And these two teams will meet again.